Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video on my channel. So this will be update number 1 for my Project 50 pan, and if you're wondering why I look like this, it's because I already filmed this video and then like about halfway through this video my camera battery died and I just can't be bothered. It's almost midnight here. All of the stuff is already collected out here and I have already prepared to film, and I have to do it before tomorrow morning or before tomorrow, so I'm just gonna roll with the face that I have. I took a long bath and I just put on some eye patches. These are from Anatomicals. It's the puffy, the eye bag slayer or something like that. I don't know if they're gonna do anything, but I had them and I wanted to try them out, and they have to be on my face for 30 minutes and by that time it will be midnight, so I'm just not gonna. Let's roll with this look. I know I look like crap, but I think we'll manage with that anyhow. So as of previously I was able to or as of my intro, I was able to finish 2 items. I'm really happy about those. The first item you might have seen in my empties already. If you have, but I will link them up there. But if you haven't seen those, then you don't know that I finished my instant brows from Model Co. So it is the eyebrow pencil from Model Co. So this was sealed with plastic. I have never opened it before the intro video, and about 10 to 15 uses later this was completely finished. So this is full-size item in the shade light medium. I thought it was gonna be too light for me. It wasn't. It was actually quite nice. It had a really nice waxy consistency. I liked the way it applied. It was the first time I used any eye pencil product, so for me this was really nice. But it lasted me for such a short time. I don't know what I did wrong, but it's completely finished. So on one side it has this little spoolie here. I didn't get too much use of that, and then on the other side it has this kind of triangular form, and I don't know if you're able to see, but I have actually dug in and dug out everything that I could possibly reach. It is one of those clicker pencils, and you can hear that I am clicking, but nothing is actually coming up because I have finished every last little bit of it. I really enjoyed it and I can't wait to try more of these pencils, but I am a bit sad that it lasted me maybe for like 10 days altogether. So when I did use it, a lot of product was actually used up at a time, and that was unexpected. The second item that I finished is my second ever liquid lipstick, and this is the Meet Matte Hugues long lasting liquid lipstick from the Balm in the shade Dedicated. This is just a little mini, and you know, in my intro video I was down to that line right there and I was able to finish that off. I took out the stopper and I have cleaned out every last little bit that I could possibly reach from this. I love this shade. It was a very berry, kind of dark berry shade, and I loved it, and it is on my list to repurchase. I enjoyed it very much and I'm glad that I used it up before it went bad. I have a few items that I have made some progress on to show you. First of all, we have my perfumes. The first one is Jean Paul Gaultier in the shade or in the scent Classique X collection. This is what the bottle looks like, and as the intro I was at that line right there, and now I am down at that line there. So this is where the bottle tapers in, so it's a lot of progress, but at the same time it's a lot of it's not that much, but I did my best to use up as much as I possibly could have, and I have a little way to go, but I'm confident that this should be out of my collection by the end of the year. The other perfume that I have is my Forever and Ever Dior, and it is just a little mini bottle. At the intro I was at that first line and now I am down to that second line. I think I used this one maybe once or twice. I liked it, or I like it, but it's not my favorite scent, so I look forward to not having it anymore. Some of the lipsticks that I have used is my YSL lipstick. This one doesn't have a shade name, it has a bunch of numbers, so I'm going to put down below everything that I know a name of, and all of the items will be down below. So this is just a frosty pinky shade, kind of a bubblegum pink shade, and at the intro, let's see, I was at that first line and now I'm down at that second line. So it's a very small progress, but progress is progress, and I'm really happy with whatever I can make. Then we have Lancôme lipstick. This one is also nameless, but it has a bunch of numbers, and I will put them down below. This is a corally kind of sheer lipstick. Not one of my favorite. It kind of melts on the lips, and you can see it's kind of messy because it does melt in the packaging as well. At the intro, I was at that first line, and now I'm down at that second line. So I've used it a few times, mostly in the morning, getting ready for work. This is a fairly neutral color and work appropriate, so I've been using it for that. Then we have my 06 Poppy Pop from Clinique, little mini lipstick, and this one is in a very kind of orangey red shade. And as you can see, I am working down the lipstick slowly but surely, and it has become one of my favorite lipsticks. I have actually been wearing it the whole day, and I had all the nice makeup and everything, and now you have to look at this. So I'm sorry for that. But when I first introduced this lipstick, I was there at that first line, and now I'm down at that second line. So I do have a little bit of progress on that one as well. So I'm trying to use as many of them as possible throughout the month, so I don't feel like I'm neglecting too many of them. Then we have, let's see, we have a lip gloss here. This one is from Clarins in the shade 06 Raspberry. I have used this one a lot. It is this raspberry kind of shade, and I don't know why it's not moving so fast, because I actually do use this one a lot, both on its own and as a topper over lipsticks. But I have the smallest progress. I don't know if you can see. So the first line is intro, and the second line is where I am right now. So little bit of progress. So yeah, not as much as I wanted, but it's going. Then we have the Studio Diamond Color Lip Gloss. Unfortunately it fell over, but I do have a little bit of progress on that one as well. So the first line is where I was at the intro, and now I'm down to that line. I have used this one so much. I had it in my bag for like 2 weeks and used it every day after work, so at least once a day for like 14 days. And sporadically after that as well, and still I have this little progress. So it's taking some time to use this one up. I have a lip gloss here that we will not be able to see any progress or anything on it, but I have been using this one mostly as a lip balm at work, reapplying it constantly because I have a very dry air at where I work, and my lips are just like craving moisture. This leaves just like a slight white cast on my lips. It's actually a peachy nude shade, very sheer one, but on my lips it just looks like a very sheer thin layer of white. It's very moisturizing, not sticky at all, and I really like it. It smells vanilla-ish and very sweet, candy-like. I like it a lot. But this is the Clarins lip gloss thingy, Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector in the shade 04. This is what it looks like. So I can't show you any progress. The packaging is completely opaque. I can't see through it, but I am getting harder and harder to push out products. So I'm thinking that I'm on a good way to finish this one off. Then we have two eye pencils that I have a little bit of progress on. So the first one is from Pixi by Petra, Endless Silky Eye Pen in the shade Slate Gray. This is what that one looks like, and I have a little bit of progress on that one. So let's see here if you're able to see. So at the intro I was at that first line, and now I'm down at that second line. So Not too much progress, but a little progress is better than none. I haven't been feeling so much to wear eyeliners, unfortunately, and when I have been wearing them, I've been wearing the liquid liner, so it's been progress, but so this little progress is actually better than nothing. The second one is from e.l.f. It's the Shimmer Eye Pencil in Grassy Green. It looks like that. Let's see if it wants to focus. Yeah, and I have a little bit of progress on that one as well. So I was at that first line at the intro, and then the second line is where I am right now. A little bit of progress is better than none, I would say. Then I have a few items that I have been using without being able to show you any progress. That is my MUA blush in the shade Marshmallow. I have been using this one only since the intro and since the beginning of the year, and I still haven't been able to remove the MUA print on it. You can still clearly see the A, and I can see the M and U as well. I don't know if you're able to see it on camera, but I can see it. But so it's definitely been worn down a little bit, but still it's gonna take me some time to reach the pan on this one. I have very little hope to finish this one off. My pan from H&M in the shade Electric Blue. I have used it once or twice. No progress to show, unfortunately. It is a very hard pen and it doesn't move all that much, so no progress to show, but I have used it. My lipstick from MAC in the shade Candy Yum Yum, the only MAC product I have ever owned. I am digging it out slowly but surely. I have used it a few times. I don't think you can see any progress, but I can see that the dip inside is getting deeper and deeper, so I don't have a long way to go on this one. My Christian Dior lipstick, I know I have some in Rose Déclamation. I know I have some progress on it, but I don't have a silver pencil to mark this, unfortunately, so I haven't been able to, but this is where I am with that one right now. So not much left on that one. And then we have the 205 Champagne on Ice Revlon lipstick. Not much left there either. I have used it a few times as well. So a lot of them are getting to the last leg. I have a lipstick which is an unknown brand and unknown lip color. I will put everything down below that I know of it. This is not much left on this one either. I've used it a few times, but not enough to make any progress lines, unfortunately. And then we have my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in the shade Black. I can't tell you where I am with this one, but I have used it 3 or 4 times and it's getting a little bit more dry for every time I'm using it. So I've used it throughout the whole last year. So it's been almost a year and a half of use so far. So I think this might be finished by the end of the year. My Smashbox Photo Finish Lash Primer. Can't show you any progress on that one either, but I am using it. It's just a little mini, and yeah, using it slowly but surely. My Bottega Verde Luminous Pearly Makeup Base. This is what that one looks like. I can't show you any progress. I can't see on the inside anything, but I have to really press hard to get any of it out now. So it is really on the last leg. This is very shimmery, kind of leaves a glittery sheen on the skin. My whole face is glistening in the light when I put this on. I also put it a little bit on the collarbone as well. When I go to work, this smells like vanilla, very sweet, soft scent. I love this and I'm gonna miss it when it's gone, but it's time for it to go. I think it's like 5 years old or something like that. And then we have a concealer. I'm using it. Can't see any progress, can't see through the packaging. This is from Emite Make Up, and this is Active Eye Light Corrector. And yeah, using it. but no progress to show, unfortunately, on that one. Then we have some palettes that I've been working on. So my Dior palette with 3 different shades that I'm working on. Let's see. I have a little bit of progress actually to show you here because in the light shade I already had a pan, and I have actually expanded that pan quite a lot, as you can see. And in this shade I have hit pan, as you can see there. So there is pan there. I have been working hard to try to use it up, and there is a much larger dip on this darker shade as well. So a lot of progress on that one, and I'm really happy about that. That is like those and this other palette from Too Faced, Gingerbread Cookie palette. Those are pretty much the only palettes I've used. Only a few shades for like a color, the pop of color from other palettes, but other than that I've been only using these 2. And I don't have any pan in this one, but I do have a lot of progress, I would say. So this shade right here has a big dip going on in this corner right here. I should be hitting pan on it sometime soon. I am using this shade a lot. I don't know if you're able to see, but there is some progress on that one. This one as well has been touched, this one a little bit, and this one, and even the black one has been touched a little bit. And I am also working on this gingerbread bronzer. I see 0 difference. It is a very shimmery bronzer, but I'm using it every day, pretty much. So, every day I'm wearing makeup, this is the one that I use. So we'll see if I at least manage to hit pan on it by the end of the year. But so far, at least with the eyeshadows, I feel like we are on the right track. In my Too Faced, the Little Black Book of Bronzers, I am trying to use up the Snow Bunny, and I do feel like I have a lot of progress on this one. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but I have quite a dip going on in this area right here, where my brush kind of manages to hit the side all the time. I use this mainly as a highlighter. It's really beautiful. I like it. I will actually miss it when it's gone, but I'm doing my best to try to use it up because it can't be just standing around in my makeup collection collecting dust. So I have a few items that I haven't touched. So everything else aside from these items here that I already shown you, I haven't been able to touch at all. So I'm just gonna go through them really fast. So my H&M Amber and Vanilla kind of body glitter thingy, haven't been able to touch it at all, unfortunately. I have a lip gloss here from Pixi by Petra in the shade Honey Sheen. Haven't touched that one. And I have to reach for everything here, they're a little far away. My Meet Matte Hughes Long Lasting Liquid with Lipstick in the shade Charming from the Balm. I don't know, I haven't reached for this one either. I was trying to focus on the other one to use it up. Then we have the Marvelous Moxie Bare Minerals lip gloss in the shade Trailblazer. Haven't used that one either. We have the NYX Lingerie in the shade Liquid Lipstick in the shade Exotic. I haven't used that one either so far. Then we have the e.l.f. lipstick in the shade 7707 Nostalgic. This is what that one looks like. I didn't use that one at all. And then we have the MUA lipstick in the shade 9 Atomic Tangerine. I haven't used that one either. I am actually focusing, this is a very corally shade, so I'm focusing on the Lancôme one first because I think that one is more crappy. So that's why I'm waiting for that one. Then we have the MUA lip gloss that I just named Pink pretty much because I don't know what the actual name is. I am still at that point right there. haven't used that one either. I have two liners that I haven't used. This is e.l.f. brightening eyeliner in black. Haven't used that one. And my Yves Rocher crayon eye pencil in the shade 09 Rouge Érable is still in its plastic packaging because I didn't have a sharpener for these chubby pencils, but now I have bought one, so I will try to start using this one actually. And then we have eyeshadows, the Sephora Golden Girl number 50. No progress on that one, haven't used it, not even once. And then my fluid foil eye color from H&M in the shade Aubergine Alchemy. Haven't been able to use that one either. I think this will be more of a fall shade. So yeah, my BB cream from Dior. Zero use on that one. It's way too dark for me right now, so I couldn't use it. I have another primer that I'm working on. This is from F&R Avance Plus blah 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 mattifying something pore refiner primer, and this is what it looks like. I haven't used that one. I'm trying to use up the other one first before I focus on this one. And the last three items are my banana powder. Haven't touched that one at all. Didn't even open it. My Emite Make Up lip and cheek tint in the shade, I don't know, it's a red shade. I am still at that line right there. I don't know if you're able to see it, but I haven't touched it. And the last but not least is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Paris. This is what that one looks like. I haven't touched that one either. So many products that I haven't been able to touch. A lot of them I have progress on, and 2 finished so far out of the 50 that I have been kind of taking myself into this challenge on, yeah, whatever. Trying to use up 48 until the next update. Thank you so much for watching. Excuse my face once again, but I think we both can manage and survive that my face looks like this right now. Yeah, it's almost midnight. I have to go to sleep. I have a long day of work ahead of me, so give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please make sure to subscribe if you already haven't. I would love to have you here on my channel more often, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.